Full antioxidant. Now I just turned 41, so my goal is anti-aging as well as energy. Because it's, as they say, you want to look good and you want to feel good, and you hopefully want to keep the belly fat down. And I take about 200 to 400 milligrams every day. You can have it in the morning. Just get it in there. Have a routine. You take it every day.
And again, inexpensive and simple to do. It helps the cells metabolize the energy a little more effectively.
Yes, it makes. That's exactly it. Absolutely.
All right, the fifth tip. The fifth tip and the fifth 5-minute energy booster is called the Superman Stability Pose. This is the only physical activity I'm asking you to do today.
It's only 5 minutes though, and you don't need any gyms. You can use a table that's low, you can use a medium table. The higher you do this, the easier it is. If you do it on the floor, the harder it is. So I don't know how many people like it easy.
Yeah,
how many people like it hard? If you like it hard, you do it right on the floor. So watch this. We're gonna just put our hands up, and it's a plank. We're gonna hold. All right. Now, normally this doesn't do anything other than work your abs, but when you lift one arm up, let's all lift our left arm up. There we go. Now your body's gonna want to fall in. But as you stabilize to hold it like Superman, you're working your core and your back muscles, and you're working everything. So it's like we're flying.
I like this.
Right? And you just hold this for 1 minute.
1 minute to the other side.
We alternate. Let's alternate. Right? And so you're working your arms, your core, your back, your butt, everything is getting worked.
Am I straight enough?
And then here's the thing, Dr. Oz is a perfect model, totally straight. And then the trick is, the reason this gives you energy is as we stand up, Dr. Oz, you can be my posture model. The goal is to have good posture. You need a good core for that. So that's what this does. So now, see Dr. Oz, he naturally has good posture. Take a look at his body here. Nice back, chest out, your butt back. It gives you good posture. Keeps your body strong.
Thank you very much. Wonderful advice. Always do what is called the belly fat cure quick meals. Up next, if your sex drive is gone missing, I'll show you the best way to jump start to the beat. So stay with us.
Okay, so I'm trying to find some of the parts that I missed, and so I'm reviewing it.
Libido limbo. So Dr. Laura Berman is here to help us out. Now you've identified 3 main reasons why women have a low libido. Let's start with the first, which is the lack of desire.
Right, and lack of desire is the most common sexual issue for women. They're just not in the mood for many reasons. A lot of them have to do with stress or the relationship. But if we're talking about the physical, the most important thing, and I know you know this, is you are what you eat. What you put into your body matters for everything, including your sexual health. So I have a couple of recommendations here. All right?
These are well-vetted recommendations, folks. We looked at these as well. These things actually do impact on you, so write these down.
Right. So the first is dark chocolate, which is going to make us all very happy. Yes. But it turns out...
We'll start passing these around back here.
Now, don't get carried away. It's only 1 serving a day, but there was an Italian study that found
Don't get carried away, but 1 serving a day of dark chocolate
70% cocoa
is good for you. It helps increase your libido and sexual desire. How about that now? It's got other health benefits too. Pomegranates, lots of antioxidants. Because of that, protects nitrous oxide, blood vessel dilation,
lubrication is dependent on genital blood flow.
helps good flow.
It is theorized that if you
Genital
eat half a pomegranate before bed,
flow.
then you might be having like a little
Lubrication.
natural mini Viagra kind of moment.
A mini Viagra kind of moment.
Pine nuts,
Pomegranates.
they have zinc in them.
Pine nuts
And
have zinc.
Zinc helps.
Zinc
Scientists
helps.
believe that zinc can help promote testosterone
Promote
production. Testosterone, men and women both have, is known as the hormone of desire.
That's the
So
hormone
it's possible that if you eat at least a handful a day of pine nuts,
handful of pine nuts a day
our sexual desire
can
that way.
help
And all these are just very healthy in general for you.
Zinc's the
in
reason
that
why
way.
moistures are effective, but this is a much more elegant way of getting it. You can keep it in your cupboard for a lot longer, so it's available when you need it. All right, now, this is a good time. This is pretty clean stuff. This is a good time for those of you at home to take your kids out of the room because we're going to talk about a couple sensitive topics now.
Every time I come on, you guys
This is right. The Laura Berman side. Get in the hospital. So the next reason that women have a low libido is that they have pain and discomfort during sex. I'm just going to share with you a study just came out that Laura's going to discuss. It demonstrated that over half of the women in this large survey had painful intercourse.
Right.